All right, we're continuing on multiplying with 7, 8s, and 9s, and this is our lesson 7, session 5. All right, so it says fill in the blanks to show a way to break apart 6 times 9. So which one are we breaking apart, 6 or 9? 9. Okay, you notice it's a number plus a number would have to equal 9, right? So what are my options? So I can go 4 plus 5, 8 plus 1. Keep going. 7 plus 2. I can go 5 plus 4 the other way. 6 plus 3. Okay. Out of all those, which one do you think we should use? Okay, 8 and 1. Okay, personally, I would go with this because it's a lot easier to multiply by 5s and then when you add both of them, okay? So let's go 4 plus 5. So here I have 6 times 4 plus 6 times 5. Okay, so I know that 6 times 5 is, what's 6 times 5? 30. And then what's 6 times 4? 24. Okay, 24. And then when I add those together, 0 plus 4 is 4, and 3 plus 2 is 5. So 6 times 9 is 54. Yeah, you're right. I could use 8 times 1. Obviously, 1 times 6 is 6 times 1 is 6, but 6 times 8 is 48, and then you add those together. But it was probably a lot easier to add the 30 plus the 24. Okay. Go to page 174, 77 in your book. It says Rummy sets up a model car display at the toy store. He has 7 shelves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. He fits 8 cars in each shelf, so 8 across. Okay. How many models does Remy display? Well, it looks like they broke it apart to 7 times 4, so they broke apart the 8 to 4 plus 4. Okay, so 7 times 4 is 28, 7 times 4 is 28, and 28 plus 28? What's 28 plus 28? Do that. And then tell me. So on this page, look what it's asking. What's 28 plus 28? 8 plus 8 is 16. I put the 6 down, carry the 1. 2 plus 2 is 4, plus the 1 that I carried is 5. So how many cars are in display? 56. Says Joe has 8 shelves, okay, with 9 books on each shelf. How many books does Joe have altogether? I couldn't use equal groups, right? Okay. But they want you to use, it says, show how to break apart one of the numbers to make the problem easier. So which one of those do you want to break apart? 9. So I'm going to go 8, whoops, 8 times, and then I need 2 numbers, right? So what 2 numbers we're going to use? 4 and 5. So when I rewrite this, is 8 times 4 plus 8 times 5. And then you multiply all those together. 8 times 4 is 32, plus 8 times 5 is 40, and then 32 plus 40, 2 plus 0 is 2, and then 3 plus 4 is 7. So 8 times 9 is 72. That's what way to break it apart. You could use the raise. Perfect. Okay. So it says Miles is not sure how to find 8 times 5 times 8. Okay, he tells you that he knows that the multiplication factor of 5. So he knows it. So he knows 8 times 5. Show how Miles can use 8 times 5, okay, to find 5 times 8. Show your work. Okay. What do you think he could use? What strategy? He can do equal groups, yes. He can do an array, right? So the first one, this one right here, okay, 8 times 5, I'm going to have 8 rows. With how many in each row? 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. 8 times 5 is what, everybody? 40. But this one, however, is 5 times 8. So when it's 5 times 8, how many rows do I need? 5. The first number tells me how many rows I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the second number tells me how many in each row, right? So how many in each row? 5, 8. Go. 5 times 8. I have 5 rows with how many in each row? 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And both arrays, I still have how many altogether? 40. Because isn't it 5 times 8 and 8 times 5 the same product? The same answer? Yes, they're part of the fact family. It says that Athena finds 9 times 7 by breaking apart 7 into 3 and 4, right? Okay, not bad. It says, which of the following expressions can Athena use? So can she use A? Can she use A? Yeah, but she broke apart 7, 3, and 4, though, not 5 and 2. So can she use it?
No.
Technically, no. If she broke the 7 apart to 3 and 4. So no, she can't use that one. How about 4 times 7 plus 5 times 7?
No.
What number did she break apart?
The 7.
The 7. Here, does she break apart the 7 on this one? No. On this one, they broke apart the 9. Okay, how about C? Yes. 9 times 7, they broke it apart to the 7 to 3 and 4? 3 and 4. So C is, yeah, she could use C. Okay. Brandon chose D as the correct answer. How did he get that answer? So Brandon picked this one. He did break apart 7 to 3 and 4, right? But is it 7 times 7 that we're doing?
No.
Is it 7 times 7?
No.
No, it's 9 times 7. So these two right here should have been 9s. Okay? So C is correct. All right? Go ahead and do number 4 for me. It says Tucker finds 5 times 7 by breaking it apart as shown below. Okay? Which number belongs in the blank? All right, one of you guys picked C, right? So that means you said that the 4 goes here, correct? So what's 3 plus 4? 7, right? They didn't break apart the 7. They broke apart the 5. Okay? You guys picked B. You guys put 2. Okay, the majority of you guys picked B. So 3 times 7 plus 2 times 7. Well, is it 3 plus 2, 5? Yes. Because 3 plus 1, that's 4. That can be it. Okay. 3 plus 4, that's 7. That can be it. And 3 plus 8, that's 11. That can be it. Because they broke apart the 5, right? B only works. It says Cole has 5 packs of pencils. There are 8 pencils in each pack. Okay, so here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's 8 pencils in each one. He wants to know how many pencils he has in all. The model shows how he breaks it apart. Okay, break apart one number in the problem. So let me ask you this: Did he break apart this? Did he break apart the groups like that?
No.
Okay, he actually did break apart the group, but he didn't break apart the individual groups, right? So technically, he broke apart the 5. Okay. So it says, which expression shows how Cole solves the problem? Okay, so look at this one right here. That one right there. Okay. I have 2 groups, right? 2 groups of 5? Yes?
Yes.
So what would be my multiplication equation for that?
5 times 5.
Huh?
2 times
How many groups do I have? 2. How many in each group? 8. No. It says there's 8 pencils in each pack. So how many packs I have is 2 of them, and there's 8 in each pack. If I'm writing where you're supposed to be writing, right? Okay. Now look at this one. How many groups are there? 3. Times how many in each group again? 8. So which expression shows 2 times 8 and 3 times 8? A. Okay. That's 5 times 3 and that's 5 times 5. That's not it. 2 times 5 and 3 times 5. That's not it. Okay. 2 times 8 and 2 times 8. That would be this. Like that. 2 groups and 2 groups. That's not it. Do we have 4 groups altogether or 5 groups altogether? 5. Okay, it says use the array to find 8 times 8. First, draw circles to break apart the arrays, okay, or squares, I guess. Okay, fill in the blanks to show how you broke it apart. So do that one for me. All right, I'm going to break it apart. That's what it says. So I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do, let's use a different color. I'm going to do this. Okay, so this one. So I have, looks like I have 8 rows still. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, but how many in each row for the one on the left? 4. How many in each row for the one on the right? 4. So what would be my multiplication? 8 times what? 8 times 4, and then 8 times 4. Then I multiply both of those before I add them together. So what's 8 times 4? 32. And then 8 times 4 again? 32. Okay. And 32 plus 32. 2 plus 2 is 4. And 3 plus 3 is 6. So it's 64. So 8 times 8 equals, we just wrote it. What does it equal?
64.
64.